course, Duna's at exactly the worst spot to be doing this, as it always is when I'm involved. Yeah, but mech jeb's for cheaters. No, I'm not going to get into that argument. I don't think mech jeb's for cheaters. I just don't like mech jeb. Personally, for myself. Let's fiddle with the nodes here. This is looking pretty darn good. We're way too early here. Yeah, this looks like the right time. I just need to... I'm going to be moving a little bit slower. So yeah, we're arriving too late. And then boom, that'll do it. It's definitely well worth the... It's 1044. That's worth the 10 extra meters per second to nail that. I bet you was cheating. Not going to get into that. And I don't even know why I'm setting up this maneuver node, because this guy's never going to do it. All I care about is the location of it. Okay. But that's a maneuver node that will get us to Duna. So now what we need to do is we need to figure out, we've got a long time before this. We actually want to set this up to be... Yeah, so here's where the hours are annoying, because we got 6-hour days. Minmus's orbit is 50 days, so that's 300 hours. Is that right? 6 hours a day, 30 days, 600 is no. 6 hours a day, 50 hours is 300. Yeah, it's 300 hours. So 300 hours before this alarm. That'll give us a full orbit of Minmus. It's going to take, what does it take, like 3 days to get back from Minmus? I should probably know these things off the top of my head. From a ship in orbit of Minmus. If we were to eject back to Kerbin right now, and do a nice 100 by 100 orbit. That's a 7-day trip, give or take. Obviously, we wouldn't be following this path, but that's a seven-ish day trip. So we actually want to add 7 days to that to give us extra time to find it. So we want 300 hours, 7 days times 6 is another blah, blah, blah. 42. So 350 hours, we'll say. That's what we want to add to this. And then head back to the Kerbal Space Center. Go into the tracking station so we don't get epilepsy. We don't care about this maneuver node. And we're good to go. I just realized I want to do something. I need to put my ship back together. What am I thinking? I almost made the same mistake I made at Gilly here. We've got 2 ships. We've got one on the surface and one in this polar orbit here. Both of these guys need to get back to the mothership. I think we're going to do the one in polar orbit first. Okay, we got to close his thingy-majigger here, because it's in the way of his engines. What's the best way to do this? I guess we're heading this way, so we might as well. Right here. Need to go this way and retrograde. And we'll just do that now. And then we'll, hello, Lego clone. How's it going? We'll do this right now, and then we'll worry about actually encountering him later. Lego clone, to catch you up, I have successfully landed on both Minmus and Moon. The transfer window planner is super annoying in its new iteration, in that every time Kerbal Alarm Clock pauses the game, it pops up its window, but it is so useful otherwise, it's worth the pain in the butt there. But I'm hooking all my stuff back onto my mothership in preparation for ejecting to Duna, is where we are right now, Lego clone. Oh, I hit X while I was trying to control my ship. How are we doing on ascending and descending nodes here? Okay, we're actually doing worse, so let's... we'll just leave it. We're fine. As a matter of fact, out here, let's go ahead and do this the wrong way. Let's bring it up like that. How are we on fuel? Oh, this guy's fine on fuel. It's more than he would ever need. Prepare for the transfer window planner to pop up on the screen here. Oh, Shiva, you ended up removing it? Yeah. The problem is it's so useful. It is such a useful tool. It is, and every time I uninstall it, I'm going to have to reinstall it every time I want to do another transfer. And, you know, this is a grand tour. I'm going to be doing a lot of transfers. So, yeah, I'm gonna deal with it. I wonder if I could drag it off to the right and if it'll remember where it was. Okay, now when we're here, if we slow down or speed up, either way. Yeah, see, this is too much speeding up. So, problem is our orbits are very coplanar at the moment. So if we slow down a decent amount, like that, that'll make it easier to get an encounter later. I think that's fair. Yeah, let's try this. Let's just put it down here and pretend it doesn't exist. You can tell I work in IT. I find ways to solve the problem without actually fixing anything because I don't have control over the actual problem. Okay, now, next orbit, or the one after it. There we go, that's what we're talking about. Now if we slow down just a, or no, slow down just a little bit, hopefully not enough to kill us. Not even close to enough to kill us. That's not going to kill us at all. I have no idea what those ascending nodes and descending nodes are trying to tell me. I've seen that before. It's like, what does that mean? It's like some weird tesseract or something. What is... Oh, I was looking at the wrong ship. I was looking at this ship, but this is my ship. Looks like we solved the problem with the transfer planner. Okay, and I'm just going to ditch this. Just going to burn retrograde here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Separation of 4 kilometers. We can live with that. Let's go ahead and time warp to here. I like how it speeds back up. That was a nice touch. Okay, let's go into locked mode. Let's turn on the HUD. Where the heck is our ship? There it is. We are coming in at 17 meters per second. I totally forgot that the ISRU scanner is on the back of the ship. I thought this was the front of the ship. It's the back of the ship. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's have 5 for safety. It's been a while. Name ourselves retrograde. It's a 2-second burn once we get close enough. I love this. This makes me so happy. Just the quality of mods that have come out. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, Precise Node and things like that are fantastic mods, but the quality of these little utility mods has just astounded me. Saw our shadow for a second there. That was pretty cool. Okay, nice, perfect stop here. Let's aim at our target. Actually control from here. Switch over to, this is not the right ship. Oh, okay, let's rename this guy. Not this ship. Yes, 64-bit with all the mods is fantastic. Yes, this is the wrong ship. This is the right ship. Okay. Luckily, this ship has tons of fuel on it, and it can do stuff like this. Okay, let's set this guy as our target. Let's actually burn retrograde right now. Make sure we're not aiming directly at the other ship. We are not. Let's burn ourselves down, down, down. There's a season. Turn, turn, turn. And bam. Okay, now here, I didn't want to unset target. Let's try this again, once more with feeling. Yeah, we can't actually get it in the next orbit, which is super annoying. Actually, looking at this, we want to be down a little bit farther anyway. There we go. That's so annoying that the unset target is exactly where the add maneuver button is. Yeah, if we go down... Yeah, that'll work. Oop. It's kind of crazy, but it'll get the job done. We could even fix our inclination while we're here. At least kind of fix it. There you go. That's pretty good. Okay. 38 meters per second well spent. I'm using Windows. Yes, I am using Windows. I used to be a Linux person. Right when Vista came out, I decided, screw Windows, I'm going to Linux. And I was a Linux person for years. And there's nothing wrong with Linux. It's just I got a new computer, and it had Windows, I don't know, 8, whatever it was, 7, whatever the good one was. I don't remember now. 7, I think. And it wasn't bad enough to uninstall Linux and install it, so I kept it. And I've been Windows ever since, almost a decade now. I want this burn to be moderately quick, moderately exact, I should say. Can you be moderately exact? Exact is kind of an all or nothing thing, isn't it? Okay. I think this is good enough. Half a kilometer. Let's just time warp to here. We're actually probably close enough. There we go. Yeah, it kind of sucks for the Linux people because for so long you guys had the best. You were able to run 64-bit with no problem in Unity 4, and now Unity 5 suddenly you're having issues. Okay, let's try this again now with the correct target ship. Oh, that was a lot more than I expected. This is why we have Verners, though. This guy who doesn't have Verners apparently... Oh, wait, I just turned RCS off. There we go. This is why we have Verners. Okay, perfect stop. Aim at target. Stay on target. I just found a problem with this ship. I didn't put Verners on these two things, so getting him across his axis is going to be, let's call it a challenge, shall we? This is the ship we wanted. Now, I could put it on the front, and that's probably the smart move, which is why I'm going to put it over here. Let's control from here. Let's set this as our target. Let's aim at that target. We've already got a nice angle here. Let's actually not aim at the target. Let's aim at this. Go into locked mode. Okay, you are still looking good. Okay, I guess we don't actually need to do that because I'm watching it on the HUD. Okay, the next 20 meters per second are going to be kind of boring, but that's what you get. One more F5 for safety. Basically no chance of this failing. That's like the game crashes or something. Like there's always a chance of failure. Failure is always an option in my space program. Bam! However, we do not fail today. Okay, one more thing to do. Let's collect this guy off the surface. He managed to be in basically the worst orbit possible, or the worst place possible. We want him to be over here. We got nothing but time. We have 300 days. I'm going to launch it from here so he's in roughly the same orbit that Jeb's ship is in when he comes off the ground. I could switch to him and do more than 1,000 times time warp, but that would be smart. Okay. And when he's on this line, we are going to... Whoa, okay, he's on the line now. So we're going to take off, and oh, the ship is directly over us. That's kind of funny. But we're going to take off kind of in this direction. I wish I had the Waypoint Manager mod installed. But we basically want to go a little north of east, it looks like. A tiny, tiny bit north of east. A little less north, I guess. There we go. Should probably be watching these numbers here. It's going down, so I probably want to go this way. Yeah. There we go. This is tantalizingly close, but we're, you know what, we're really not hurting on speed. Maybe we'll try to force the issue here. Yeah, it's not going to happen. We got nothing but time. I hate it when it shows that kind of thing. It's like, hey, guess what? You're almost... Oh, no, you're not. Oh, I've changed windows. Let's see what happens with the transfer window planner. Oh, it comes back up on the thing. So it works for when you're for the ship you're on, but then after that, that's all she wrote. Okay, let's raise our landing gear because we weren't born in barns. Let's do this very quick burn, excruciatingly quick burn. I should have really realized it was going to be that quick of a burn. Okay. Should be good. Now here, I'm going to actually fix my radial. Oh, I was looking at the wrong orbit. There we go. What I'm doing is I'm pulling this so it's on my other side. And then we're going to... Did you miss anything fun? Define fun. No, you haven't missed anything much. I'm reassembling the ship in orbit here. What's my periapsis? 6. I would kind of like it to be more than 6. Let's bring it up like this. And then we'll just wait for yeah, we'll do it like that. Actually, if we just do this, if we just accept that we got to deal with this. Separation of 24 kilometers. That's obviously not right. 7 kilometers here. You can't right-click these and get them to stay on the screen? Oh, I guess they could because they're going away. What if I do that? 1.5 kilometers. I don't know why I'm not using the precise maneuver node editor. There we go. We'll just do that. I wasn't going to force the issue, but if the game's going to hand me one, I'm definitely going to take it. But as soon as we get our lander hooked back up to the mothership, we are going to be ready to eject to Duna. I'm a little concerned about the Prospector probe's fuel. Not right now, but when he comes time to land on Ike, Drez, and Elu, he might have some issues. Prospector's not critically important. It can basically land anywhere and run a surface sample, and then you kind of know what you're doing. But it's nice to have that target when you're coming down. Okay. Where the heck are we? Where's our target? Stay on target. Okay, that's anti-target. So there's the target. There's our direction vector. Victor. Let's turn ourselves around here. Actually turn ourselves the correct direction. I love these little dinky ships that have way more than they need. Okay, he has Verners pointing every direction except for back, and he's got the engine for back. Probably doesn't need them. But because he has them, I'm going to use them and use him to dock instead of the main ship. I mean, he still has 500 meters per second, but we are on Minmus. Minmus is the smallest world this thing's going to ever land on. Actually, that's not true. He's going to land on Polar Bop as well. Okay, this ship is, as always, completely backwards from what we want. So I'm just going to turn him around completely. And then switch back to you. You are no longer aimed in any fashion the way you want to be. Pretty sure this is how NASA would have done this. Okay, let's make sure we're controlling from the right place. Let's set this as our target. Let's get ourselves aimed here. Guess we'll do it like this. Okay, we are heading directly the opposite direction of the way we want to do.